There's a couple niggas on. Nets are on. Warriors was on. The Heat on. Nah, nigga, you can't play no more AIs. people in. You just gotta tag. You probably gotta tag them individually. Tag the Heat. He was just in a game. Or the Warriors. Well, nigga, you just said you wanted to play.
With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And, of course, Andrew Wiggins. Well, the team moving on here without him.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Connects, the jumper drops. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing it. We're out here from the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
The corners head on anywhere on the arc works for Trey Murphy.
And Washington with possession. It's a 5-point game to the right side. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lets it go from the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Sarr. Ball stolen. Beyond the arc. Sarr pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Ayton. Just over a minute and a half in. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he banks in the layup. Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, B.A., is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
The defense leaves an opening, and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
Here's Şengün. Offline with a 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thanks, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Toure. Knocks down the 18-footer.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Laker fans, put your hands together. Make
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Furphy. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substituted on court.
Here's McCoy. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Puts up a three. The shot that time not on target. The Lakers trail. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
And Washington with possession. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Queen. He's averaging about 6 points per game. It's rebounded by Washington. 1:57 left now in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 3. Down low. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
1:39 left to play in the first. Pass to Furphy. Back to Claxton. 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Lets the three fly. Claxton with a rebound. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 3. Queen misses. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Here's McCoy. Yet to see a basket. To the left wing. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
.44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He takes it in. Pass to Queen. Shot to stop the run. And a two-handed jam.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCoy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Ivisic, that's good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Wizards out in front, up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this.
18.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Ali. Now here's Ball. To the paint. Oh, swiped away. And the Wizards on the break. The 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Wizards leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And Holmes pulls it down.
Yeah, like, bro. Niggas just got this fucking mythical, magical, Lucky Charm ass team game.
I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
This is trash, bro.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Shot clock at 5. Inside. Deflects the pass. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Hey, Cleveland, play me. I need a free win, bro. My Smoking Rituals, bro. Come on.
And Washington making a change here.
I can play a track, man.
Yeah. Substitution.
Lakers trail by 10.
Number 28. Alpine Sengun.
Now Ball. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Stolen by Ball. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Washington. Pass to Sarr. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Sengun with a steal. Here's Toure. He buries it from 3. Toure's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
There's a screen. Pass to Sarr. Reeves. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Over to the left wing. There's the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Pass to Aiden. Now Reeves. Here's Sarr. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Timeout called. The Wizards.
Cheer on your little girl dance team. Let's go.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Wide open look. A shot by McCoy, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's McCoy. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. 4-3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Furphy. Claxton with it. Queen. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Washington leading by 8. Here's McCoy. Still without a bucket. They set the screen to the left side wing. Jovic. Kept alive by Washington. From deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Down low. Here's Queen. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Ivicic. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Claxton with the block. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. It's stolen. Here's Queen. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. Pass to Sarr. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sarr's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, that's LaMelo bowling.
And when you've got LaMelo out there, get your popcorn ready. It's a show.
And stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Wizards. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the paint. He can't get it to go. Good D by Şengün. Wizards leading by 9. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Şengün throw it down.
Timeout. Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Westbrook outside. Pass to Furphy. This one for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here we go, one-on-one. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Washington leading by 11. Here's Toure. Give him 8. Picked by Holmes. Wide open. Toure, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Furphy. Rebounded by Ivicic. Here's Toure. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
Washington calls timeout.
Get excited. The Lakers high squad.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move in transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Furphy for three. The rebound by Shepherd.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. In transition. And that's good. Furphy. Furphy's got 5 points.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
The shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:56 left in the third quarter. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And it's Washington with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Here's McCoy. Sinks the tray. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Reddish misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Los Angeles foul. Number 23. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
46 seconds left in the third. Up top, Şengün. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The fourth team foul.
The first one falls. Good on both. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Left side Reeves. Launches a three. Rebounded by Jovic. Washington leading by 12. Lots of room. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere.
51. Come on, everyone.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Washington now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Toure. Picked by Holmes. Driving in. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Ball taking his time here. To the paint. Pass to Sarr. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Washington.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Toure. Rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers.
Lakers trail by 12. Now here's Ball. Pass to Furphy. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Teray. Now here's Holmes. Shoots over Sarr. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Inside. Here's Ayton. Goes up again. Back to Reddish. Driving inside. Here's Sarr. And at last, they get one to fall.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And the Wizards call timeout. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the bucket is good. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
19-footer. And Holmes pulls it down.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Paul charges in. To the wing, right side. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Wizards leading by 9. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Reddish. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Şengün. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Timeout.
And the Wizards lead by 11.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
For the Lakers.
Time running out for the Lakers. Ball outside. Melo knocking down a 3.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Rebound, Washington. to Holmes. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Ayton. Good D by Şengün.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 14. And Ayton with the stuff.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
35 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
18 feet out, and Ayton pulls it down. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
11 seconds left in the game. So it's Washington picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the